Hey y'all, welcome back to Beacon Insight and Tarot. I'm here today because I had a vision, I'm gonna say about a year ago. Sometimes the time is different with me. So sometimes I can't remember the exact time. But it was of this I'm not gonna say self-proclaimed bishop or whatever you want to call himself, of this mass church. He was of African descent. He's African. And he has a mega church. And when I say mega, I'm talking about different um, churches all around the world, even in South America. I mean, they're everywhere. And um, he made a bid in with a witch, like a very powerful witch, because this witch, she's known to this particular witch is known to have miraculous, I should say, results, and he's a billionaire now. He's extremely wealthy from this mega church that he started. But he does sacrifices. Like even in the vision, he was a rapist, and he came against one of the chosen children of God, and this particular chosen child actually failed because he had put so much faith in this fake ministry. This, I'm not gonna say the ministry, because the people of the church, they are oblivious to this man and his actions. But this fake minister, this fake bishop, this fake proclaimed prophet, and because he had put so much faith in him and not the warning signs that God was in him, he had failed short, and the father took everything away from him or whatever. And this was the vision. I mean, but this man, he is disgusting. He's a rapist and stuff. And I kind of not, and I'm not gonna say I forgot, because the vision, will go on replay from time to time. The father send it back like, I told you about this person. I told you about this person. I told you about this person. But now I'm being nagged. It's not just I told you about this person. Now I'm warning you that he's coming after you. And I'm just going to let everybody know why you sitting right here. It's not safe to come out. It's not safe to come out after none of the children. But he has been getting away with this. And like I said in the vision, he had succeeded with this chosen. So just let me know that this is the people that he goes after, and the people that he sacrifices. Like he do. I mean, he's going to come after your name. He's going to come after your character. He will rape your wives. He will rape your children. I mean, just a horrific individual walking this earth. And he does his business with the dark side. He is a bishop of the Dark Lord. And so, I don't know, I guess because now it's being told, like, the father is like, no, you need to put this message out here. Because I'm going to be punished if this message don't get put out here. But yeah, it is a bishop of the Dark Lord out here who is proclaiming that he's doing the works of Jesus Christ and the Most High God, and he is sacrificing God's children, and he is gaining a huge profit. He is very profitable of his ministry, and I'm a little irritated right now because, this is the new moon, my menstrual cycle, and that is when I am promised my rest. And but the father said, evildoers, they don't rest. So don't lose sleep at night. So I'm not going to lose any sleep, because the evildoers, they only sleep when their wicked ways come to pass. And your wicked ways is not going to come to pass. I'm going to start just reading off with a word from God first. Of course, it's just a warning to be careful of who you follow, because this is whoever this self-proclaimed bishop who made this bidding with this witch. He has a mega church, like different branches all around the world. Mega, and this is what I'm telling you. He is of African descent. This is an African. Who I'm talking about. I do know this. I know this to be accurate. But I'm going to tell you now, before you come for me and mine, I have already been tried by the Most High. Tried. Tried. I have been placed on trial. I have been through the fire, through the flood, literally in real life. This ain't figurative. Woke up, hurricane came, I woke up, my mattress in water. Me and my children's house got set on fire. I have literally been through these things. I have been tried to be vindicated and forgiven of my trespass. So to come for me, you're not coming for me, you're coming for the Most High God. Because I was given this rank in the spirit, not because I was tried and failed. It's because I kept persevering and enduring and going through what I needed to go through until I got to where I needed to be. And I'm still not there. So to disturb me during my healing period, during my rest, I'm going to ask for judgment to be passed on you immediately. For the vengeance is is of the Lord. And since when you come for me, you're not really coming for me, you're coming for the Most High God. The vengeance will be passed down to you. And unfortunately, because everybody connected to you, it's going to be to your ministry. It's going to be some secrets untold. These lies will be revealed. The mockery that you have made out of God's children will be revealed. And when I went to court last week, I happened to sit on the bench behind the bench that said RICO. So we're going to have some RICO charges put in there as well. So let's start this reading off with a message, a word from God. And it says, but may the righteous be glad and rejoice before God. May they be happy and joyful. What I said, to disturb my peace. During my time of healing, my time of rest. You're not coming against me. You're coming against the Most High God. And that's from Psalm 68. I advise reading the whole Psalms. Psalm 68. Matter of fact, let me put that back out there. But may the righteous be glad and rejoice before God. May they be happy and joyful. Because vengeance isn't mine. Vengeance is of the Lord. You may think that you have gotten away with destroying families and sacrificing these children. And manipulating the Bible for your own truth and your own wealth. I advise, even if you do follow a ministry, you read the word of God for yourself. Remember the armor of God. What we gonna start with? I'm gonna start with my day. Yeah, it little irritated just a little bit because I woke up with a scratch on my eye. What I say, new moon. Scratching my eye. It's always the same attitude. So that means I'm being attacked. My senses, the senses is my gifts, are being attacked. But now I'm picked up on more energies. And I already said that I had RICO. State evidence, change. There is about to be a change. There is some evidence and proof of these accusations because I'm hearing that people have came up because he's so powerful. Not a man on this earth powerful. For the fight is not against flesh and blood. It's for the wickedness of this world. For those who sit in high places. I am afraid of losing everything. Change. What's under change? Oh, jail. Because change just fell out, and then the truth is back on the back of this card. That change is coming. I already mentioned RICO, jail, because the truth is coming out. I am afraid of losing everything. Yeah, I feel like for this Bishop of the Dark Lord, praying in reverse, the Bishop of the Dark Lord, I think he may be pleading for his life with this witch. She must have some type of binding thing with him where his soul must come to her so she can offer it up or something. I'm hearing I don't know nothing about that mess. And I'm so mad that I done picked up on it, not to be bounded for your soul. Yeah, big church, community. But I'm letting this mega church and this community to know that you don't need him as your leader. Even though it was built on a faulty foundation, the Father will use that foundation and turn it around for his good. Somebody else will be replaced. My last reading said that it's going to be people removed from positions. And this because of what? Deceit and lies. And it said there is a way out. I'm hearing he's saying, why me? He's not to blame. But that I'm hearing that that's what he's saying to this witch. Because he knows. He knows that it's his time. Call me as him first. There's nobody to call. Because he made his bid in. He's a bishop of the Dark Lord. Issues. Hold on. Where it go? Issues. He's facing some issues at this moment. And you know, I just saw state evidence again. Yeah, I'm hearing that he's going against the people who be knowing. Who says that? Mommy Watson. You follow her, pray for her. He's going after these people. Their platforms are under attack. My platform, man, I'm already knowing I'm spied on. Child, it's so crazy how the spine. It is ridiculous. We got police again. They say they get money. They did get money. Somebody wicked sister is coming against them. Maybe whoever this witch is his sister. I don't know. It's something to do with a sister house. And say who you with. But I got that little devil right there. He does his bidding with the Dark Lord. He's a bishop of the Dark Lord. House he came out again with friend. But friend was in reverse. He's not a friend of yours. Alright, I'm gonna get one more card from here, and then I'm gonna go to the tarot and get a clear understanding of what is going on in the spirit with this jail and the truth. I'm telling you, when you come after certain individuals, especially when they've been tried and they didn't pass the test, you try to make a mockery out of their ministry, the ministry of God, and you try to make a mockery out of their name and try to deter people from following the truth. You're not coming against that person. You're coming against the Most High God itself. Jail. I just said when he's going against those the known who there be knowing, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. And I just saw knowing. And here we go. Betrayal, deceit, and lies. The same card's gonna keep coming out. Secrets untold. Yeah, changing status. I just said that it's gonna be, even though this foundation was built, this mega church was built off of a faulty foundation, off the lies, off the deceit and the lies and the wickedness. The Father will use that foundation to turn it around for his good. Yes, it's going to be many people broken because of the heartbreak of finding out these truths. But there is going to be some change in status. You can keep the same cards, keep coming out, asking why me? Because you made your bidding with the devil. But it said, I am afraid of losing everything. The same cards just keep coming out. trying to please. Trying to please this witch. I'm hearing he's really trying to please because the witch have picked up on that she messed up to find out that she came against a judge. She came against somebody who has been tried already by the Most High God. And one thing the Bible tells us in the book of Job, during the original conversation with Satan and the Lord, is to touch not his child. And so when you touch this child, you lost everything, because even your biddings with Satan are revoked at that point, because you have to follow these rules. They're biblical rules, and you cannot touch his anointing. You've been playing with their money, platforms, reputation, energy harvesting. People have died, suffered, been raped, destroyed, all because the wicked cannot rest. The evildoers, this is what the Bible tells us, they cannot rest unless they are doing the ways of the wicked. Here we go. The witch is in reverse. Her magic is no longer working. She is upset. Because she is upset, she's trying to do a major offering. And so now this bishop of the Dark Lord, he has had to pick up on that he's next. Weakness of will, illusions, manipulation is what it says on that card. On this card, because this deck is different. This is like the Chinese deck. The magician is still in the beginning. So this is the beginning of this judgment for this bishop. Even though I picked up on it about a year or two ago, the vision, and that's normally how my visions go. They normally go out about 2 to 3 years. I'm the number 3. So about 3 is always with me, with my visions. But this is some air energy they're using, and I've been seeing a lot of dead birds lately, so I'm not surprised. They're trying to manipulate the energy of the air, but it's saying it's not going to work. It's in reverse. Your manipulations, your illusions will be seen. They will be told, the deceit and the lies. They are being exposed. We have on the bottom of this deck the Fool in reverse. So now we're back at the beginning because the number 0 is with the Fool. Naivety, that recklessness, that's just arrogance and ego, because they have, I'm talking about prospered billions. This particular bishop, or whatever you want to call him, I picked up on one. He has prospered. Him and his family are billionaires, billions. They own a mega church. Unwise decisions. That's what it says on that card. Then we have the Queen of Wands, who is this witch. So the Fool, that's this bishop. Let me slow down, because I forget that when I'm doing my readings that I have to slow down, because what people don't know about the gifts, although my eye was attacked, that's like because they must have recognized I'm a seer. Prophets, we hear. Dreams is all types of senses. And I done lost my hearing before. I have lost my sight before. This is not the first attack. So sometimes I have to slow down, because I can hear, see, and everything at the same time. But they know that their tools of manipulation is crumbling. I'm hearing that the witch was told what was to come, but this jail time. I'm hearing, oh my goodness, look. Let me put the deck down for a second. But I'm hearing that this witch, this Queen of Wands in reverse, which on this card it says a dramatic obscenity, jealousy, deceit, self-doubt, aggressive. She's very aggressive in her ways. She was told what is ready to come. Because we got the 8 of Swords. It seems like you're blocked, but this person seems like they're incarcerated, locked up. Dispowerment is what it says on this card. So she was told that that their time of reign is over. Now she's stuck in fears, doubt, uncontrolled thoughts, fruitless overthinking, and captivity, is what it says on this card. She was told that these tools of manipulation, she got the warning. Something that this Bishop of the Dark Lord did, he did something. I keep hearing rape. I almost feel like it's incest. Something happened. I just saw that CPS and that stock, and look at CPS again, picked it up again. I almost feel like it was a rape of a child. Stole a child virginity. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Look, child, underage. Yeah. Secrets untold. I almost feel like, not even almost feel like, because now I know for sure that he went against a child and raped her and stole her virginity. And this particular child, because we said the fool, he had been getting away with so much wicked behavior. This particular child, I believe, is pregnant with his seed. So these secrets untold is in reverse, are about to be exposed. And because of this, the whole foundation is ready to crumble. So now this Queen of Wands in reverse, who this witch is, she look at her, trying to keep her image. She is trying to sacrifice the fool, who is this Bishop of the Dark Lord, to avoid the punishment that is ready to come her way. The Eight of Swords. That's more air energy, by the way. I feel like they tried to sacrifice. They've been trying to do some death sacrifices, death magic, trying to sacrifice some of the chosen, so these things won't, trying to change and manipulate the energy, and that's why we got that air energy, and it's the air energy that's going to trap them, because even though the Queen of Wands is fire, it says water on here as well on this card. If you see on the side, let me see if I can, let me point to it. It's water. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, and fire. And I already told you they came against a judge, somebody who has been tried, who have been through the flood and the fire. So now we talking about, you came against, these things was aligned. God allowed these things to align. God allowed this child to be raped, unfortunately, because it was no other way of stopping this. And this child may have been already tried, even though this is a child. I'm picking up like young 12-year-old, 13-year-old child. Well, we got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we got 0, 1, 4, 8. So that rounds up to 13, which is the death card. Death and rebirth, which breaks back down to the number 4. And 4, if I'm not mistaken, is the high priestess. So you came against somebody who has already been tried. This child, even though at the tender age of 13, has been ranked as a high priestess. So now the Hierophant energy followed the 8 of Swords. It says morality, divine wisdom, kindness, and tradition, because you have went against tradition. When it use the Lord's name for your prosperity and to bring your wickedness onto the people, you are being tried. It says the energy of the unexpected conflict and movement. Yeah, so conflict is definitely coming your way. You have been tried. I just saw that death card. Well, that's it. And of course, in this deck, because it only goes up to 9, which is the real numbers, 4, the death card, which is the 13, and the traditional tarot deck. I would say the American tarot deck. The death card. It says stagnation, sameness, immobile, forced change. This is going to be forced upon you. Death. Death is coming for some. And I believe death will be coming for the witch. The witch is being tried, and I believe the death. As far as the fool, who is this bishop of the Dark Lord, we have the Hierophant under there. He's pleading for his life. He still wants the keys. He's pleading for his life. What is going to happen to this bishop? So we have the devil. I have a few cards that fail. I have a whole spread over there. I ain't even going to pick up in a spread right here. I read. But we have the devil with the Queen of Wands in reverse. I mean, Queen of Cups. So, yeah. On this Queen of Cups, this is the child. This is this child. She is withdrawn, insecure, inconsistency, neglectful, and now she's dependent on being self-proclaimed from man. She's in reverse. Her love, that's Cups is all about love. She has no love to give right now because the devil stepped in and did all of that. His judgment will be what he put out: bondage, loss of materialism, obsession, chains. He will be bound. Shadow. He will be repressed within his shadow, and he will lose all his power. It says powerless on this card. The devil. This is all about earth energy, which is all about money. It's all about the things, the fruits of the earth. Him and his family will lose it all. I'm hearing his family, this Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, will lose it all. Mood because of foolish things, being moody. This Queen of Pentacles, she knew everything that this man did. His wife knew everything that he was doing. And she stayed with him because she wanted the money. And I'm just going to keep it real with you. Then we have, what is this? Somebody's lurking in. Somebody's lurking in. Somebody, I can't, I don't know. It's a Virgo. It's somebody of earth, strong earth energy that's lurking in. Yeah, that is keeping an eye on this energy. I almost feel like keeping an eye on me. I'm hearing keeping an eye on me. Because of the balance, to keep the balance, they know what's being done. But we got the Wheel of Fortune right here. Change of fate is on this card. Your fate has been changed. I'm sorry, this deck goes to 10. So the change of fate. We already know the change of fate. We got the devil right here still like, but the devil's right here on this card. I'm hearing, because you have to, it takes me back to when you go to the book of Job, the original conversation. Your father said you can do whatever. So they took that conversation and they founded this ministry and do whatever. But he said, touch not, but you touched to destroy. And you destroyed. You destroyed many. You destroyed many with your deceit and your lies. That devil, I feel like, just wanted to show his face again. I pulled the cards back, but I want to get more about this witch. Before I saw the World card. That's 21 in the American Tarot deck, breaks down at 3, which was the attack of the Empress, because 3 is the Empress, which means the end for her, which we already had the Death card, but they said Wheel of Fortune, change of fate. Came back out. So yeah, we definitely have that death energy. What they said, judgment. Judgment has been called. We definitely have that death energy for that witch out here. Tower. I was wondering about this tower. Tower. It says always expect the unexpected. Collapse, upheaval, destruction, foundation shift, reality check, adversity. Not to be checked. And I already told you in my last meeting, I said that there are going to be many people in positions who will be taken away. Matter of fact, I put the prophecy on my Facebook page about these two who was going to die. And their families will be cursed because of their actions. And two people that they came against will be placed in power, and their family will be given the authority and the power. So these two people will be most likely taking over this church and rebuilding this church, because the people cannot stay broken. But these two people, which we got two people on this tower card, they have fallen. Their reign is over. The temperance card is falling behind there to bring back balance. It says seek balance and create a calm atmosphere. Tranquility, serenity, combination of forces. Combination of forces. I already said the original conversation in the book of Job was with the Heavenly Father and Satan. So now they are coming together to bring this down, because you went against the grain. The energy of change, options, movement, conflict. We have more fire. Sagittarius, I've been picking up on Sagittarius in the energy. Somebody has strong Sagittarius placements. That's a strong, powerful fire energy. Somebody is bringing the fire. The fire is coming. The fire is here. And now I'm hearing this Bishop of the Dark Lord. Some of this evidence, I believe, is because of a SDI. The fire. He brought fire to that little 13-year-old girl. Got the fire. And you know, there's a lot of people who brought fire to the underage. They know what they did, and then they get mad when they can't pay them $10 million to shut their mouth, but you brought them fire. You was messing with a 19-year-old and a 20-year-old. And that's the real secret you don't want to come out, because she already exposed the truth. Now I'm speaking on somebody else, but this is the truth. I'm telling you the truth. You don't want to tell the world why she mad. She was willing to take the money, but she wasn't willing to have to hold on to that burden of knowing that she got that fire at 20 years old. Yeah. Got to make wise choices out here, children. You have to make wise choices. Because, like I said, I'm doing this reading, menstrual cycle, new moon. This is the time of rest for me. But the Lord nagging me to get this off, this energy off. Since we got the fire, we're going to my deck that survived the fire, the house fire. And my house was intentionally set on fire. Let's see what we get from here. Oh, we got the Ace of Wands. Hold on. Let's shuffle. Oh, this deck. Oh, they don't want me to touch it. Yeah, this bishop, his whole foundation is crumbling. We got the Eight of Swords again. They are in fear because that Ace of Cups that they was promised and they received for so many years, this Eight of Swords is all surrounded by this fire. So yes, I'm sure he is burning. That Ace of Cups is in reverse. So is the Seven of Cups in reverse. The options is no more options, and the King of Wands is in reverse. And the King of Wands, we already know, can be a whore, can be a rapist, can do the most. Yeah, he's in bondage right now. He's in persecution and behind the scenes before the truth is even aired out to the public, because he has already been warned, the witch has already been warned of what is to come. Yeah, because what is this? The Six of Cups that was blooming off of this moon magic, which the moon magic is now in reverse. It's leading him back to be the Page of Swords. Where he came from, send him back where he came from. But when he originally put up the offer, he said he'll cut anybody off. That's what he said. I'm hearing that's what he said. Yeah, to hold on. What is this? The Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands. I just showed you the Ten of Wands in the other deck of the man holding on to the wands to hold on to what he got. Yeah, to hold on to them pinnacles. It's all about the moolah, baby. It's all about the moolah, baby. But he was not expecting this Nine of Wands energy to come in. The force, because before the 9 is the 8. That's the force. He came against something, and he came against that 9 of Wands. Yeah, he came against a foundation because now we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So what I say, this, and I believe many don't know that this is the particular person that has been coming after them. They know their platforms and stuff have been under attack. They know that they have been being watched. They know they've been being spied on. I mean, little petty stuff for me. Touching my car, doing little stuff, thinking that I ain't gonna notice it. Rambling through my stuff, moving stuff in different places, trying to cause paranoia, but you know what's man done. Coming against your this is a tree, your life force, trying to drive you crazy, trying to make you sick, trying to keep you in poverty. That's your life force. Coming against. I don't think that for some, because he's African, even understand that he attacked many in America. And I'm here in South America too. And the sad part about it is the black and brown people. We got this hermit energy out. Yeah, but I already told that I got to get this message out. And every time I keep seeing the hermit energy, this card, hermit, even in the last second, Father says, because I'm being watched. I'm always being watched. But you see this protection, that blockage, while you're trying to watch, you're not coming against me. You're coming against the Most High God. I am shielded under the wing of the Lord. Footprints in the sand. For he went out before me. Because some battles he already knew was too big for me to fight. Because if I was promised my rest, I ain't got to fight. I don't have to fight. I'm going to get a little bit more, and then I'm going to get on out of here. What we said, man, watch the sunglasses. I can't make it up. I can't even shuffle the deck. Watching, looking, perception, stalking. Just will never stop. Even less than. Going in your camera, seeing when you're naked. Trying to see, what we say? I just saw the Cupid. I'm moving too fast. It's even less than. Trying to see less magic. That blowing kiss card. Trying to see less magic. Watch pornography and play with yourself. We got to learn. And I'm talking about myself to find something else to do. Read a book. I'm going to go back to books or something because got to find something else to do. Put the phone down. To find something else to do. Yeah. Sending all types of, it's all types of forces. You don't even know that these people work for the same conglomerate, I'm hearing. Coming into your life just to backstab you. Say heartbreaking pain, separation, loss, deception, and lies. If that deception and lies ain't come out, I don't know how many times in this reading. Shock and attack. Don't worry, return to sender. Yeah, I mean, blood. I said in the vision, this guy lost everything. Blood was spilled. That's what everything is. Blood was spilled. But it was they've been coming against the people who they know was on an ascension path. That who's ascending. Because the devil, the evils of this world, of the Dark Lord, they don't want you to ascend. But he has no authority. When you ascend and you are in alignment with the Most High and you are given these gifts, the serpents of this world must bow down to you. They have no authority. They can't tell you no. They can't say anything to you. So they don't want you to ascend. So when they coming against your foundation, and they coming against your platforms, and they coming against your ministry, and they coming against your name, and they doing all these little petty things to drive you crazy and to make you think you're crazy, that's stopping. It's making you lose focus. You can't focus on that, because once you lose focus, like the guy in the vision, the original vision from 2 years ago, once he lost focus of the Most High God and put so much energy in defending this Dark Lord Bishop to eventually be told the truth. He found out the truth, but he didn't get to go. That witch had to step back in and take him out, so the truth won't, so the secrets won't be told in the vision. It's all coming back to me, because if that true, if he would have testified on what was done to him and his family and his wife, and the ascension, he was chosen, he would have ascended above such a level where he would have been put in that rightful position to take over that foundation. They couldn't allow that to happen. But now, only time is going to tell when this prophecy will come to pass. I told you, here we go. We got the Tower. This is the Tower card in this deck. It says sudden change, shocking news, surprise of epiphany and transformation. A lot of things are about to change. People will be hurt by this. We have the Mirror card out here. It says self-reflection, introspection, inner wounds. When the first person come forward, many others will come forward, because these people were threatened. Their life was put on the line. We talking about big money, big business, to stay quiet from this entity. These are entities we're dealing with. We got the Hammer card. I already said positions will be taken away. The prophecy that I posted on Facebook about 2 weeks ago said 2 will be killed. It says sabotage and rebuild. So this foundation will be rebuilt. Persistent, working on it, repairing. The Father's not going to allow something that grew as big as this, that was allowed to grow as big, to just crumble and fall because of the wickedness and handful of evildoers. No, you was allowed to run well for a little while, but everything will be turned around for the Most High good. As you say, the butterfly, it will evolve. It will be turned around for the Most High good. This stalking energy, I mean, I'm talking about they looking at your Facebook page. I'm hearing they looking at mine. They trying to manipulate my words. I'm hearing that. Now I'm picking up on some stuff that's really, starting to piss me off. So if you're watching my Facebook page, you already know it gets real sometimes. So now you going on your platform in your churches, and you're trying to manipulate, because the people are starting to wake up. Because once you start ascending, these things, people are drawn naturally to the gifts. They're waking up. Because if you're the salt of this world, they're gonna taste, see, and feel the hands of God. They're gonna know that it's real. So now you're stalking, manipulating the word, manipulating the ministry, not manipulating my ministry, and manipulating the word. Not you going on your platform talking about every time I say something. Because now I'm hearing every time I say something, I post something online, you going, I don't even know you. You in Africa somewhere, you over here looking at my stuff in America, and you going on your platform trying to manipulate the word, trying to make it seem like a chosen one, not a chosen one, trying to tell your ministry that to watch out for these people. No, watch out for you. That's who they need to be watching out for. They need to be watching out for you. That's who they need to. Somebody else is in regret too. But this ain't even about them. Yeah, because all of it, even the person in regret that this ain't even about, look at abundance. Look what fell in front of abundance. Cut it down. All of it is going to be lost. It's going to be lost. Cutting out separation, stop a pattern. Silent streaming, cut off. Silent streaming, not the jail. Cut off from the world. That 454 was on the clock. How's that? 4 times 3 is 16. Plus 5 is at 1120. Was that 31? Breaks down to a 4. Where we go, what's the number 4? We had the 4. Oh, the Hierophant is it? Oh, the Hierophant is the number 5. Oh, High Priestess? No. Or is the High Priestess number 2? I don't know why I'm picking up on this High Priestess. Yeah, this cut down of this union, this merge, this connection, this soul tie between this witch and this dark lord. It's being cut off, it's being cut down. They still trying to have this poker face on. They're still trying to manipulate the people. They already know what's to come. Especially now that I know that they're watching me. They've been waiting for me they've been waiting to see what I had to say about it because they already know my prophecies come to pass. What they say, new phase. Out with the old. Not out with the old. Look at these audio tapes. They try to get rid of the evidence, child. I've heard that the authorities have already went in and got the evidence. That's that blood. That's that truth. The proof is always in the blood. You spread disease. So we say clarity and truth is on this card. You spread disease, revelation, honor, and protection. And this child is going to be protected. These people are going to be protected from because you went too far. What they said, out with the old and with the new. So they said, Phoenix, that's all about newness. Out with the old. Like, child. What they say, cut down, fell under. Sword of Rose came under, cut down. Yeah, because the truth is what sets you free. But this union, what we got about this union? Addiction. Yeah, I feel like that sex addiction, possessive, obsession, restraint, control, emotional. But they said cutting ties. What I said, cutting ties of the union. It's the ship. It's the first thing on that card says cutting ties, moving on. That's going to be cut down. Yeah, because they did a lot of sex magic on the women and men in this congregation. But I'm hearing it was through rape. They equal interest on that card. Yeah, they had that equal interest. Yeah, and Ascending came back out. Uh-oh. Someone tried to fall. Key on a ring in reverse. You try to stop those who are ascending in their ascension so you can keep that key. But we all know that the Father had to descend to ascend. He had to go down to the pits of hell to get the key back. And we ain't gonna go to that vision because that was a vision that he gave me 3 years ago. And so since it was 3 years from now, we already know that the key is back. What I said, footprints in the sand, saying some battles you ain't got to fight because the Father said he will go before you to make a way and then come back for you. So he went before to make a way to come back for you. He got the key back. You stole the key is back. The key, what we said. So now it's time to heal. Not you coming against the people who's healing. I mean, definitely came against some real life partnerships. People who should have been together because of your wicked ways. You convinced these people and see the triggers, the karmic relationships. It's just all types of stuff out here. Then we got death again. But death on this card, it came in reverse. But that's because on this card, it's a grow and transform. It's no growing and transforming from this. What is dead is dead. No second chances. This relationship is over. I'm going to clarify Phoenix and old school, and then I'm going to get out of here. What's the new? Hold on, I see a card backwards. The new. The ascension. The new is that God's children will be allowed their rest. They will be allowed to ascend. They will be allowed to heal this go round. What's even? What's with old school? What's out with the old? Do I gotta go any further? The backstabbing. The stalking. The abundance of the sacrificing of God's children. The love spells. Oh my God. The stalking and the love spells. and most importantly, the key. For the Jesus Christ descended to us, and he had to go to the pit to get the key back. And since the key is back, and since the Father is back, and I said it, just in case you wasn't aware. Time's up. What is that? What's the ship card? Moving on. Time is up. And I do apologize, but we already know the coffin. There will be some funerals. It says tragic endings on this card. I'm talking about, I just saw a car accident. I'm talking about, I'm hearing a news article right now in my head. Major such and such has passed away at the age of, him and his family was riding on their way back from vacation, and they had an tractor trailer. I'm hearing it as I'm speaking. Hit their car. Y'all, I can't make this up. I was like, what's under this peace card? Because what's going to bring the peace? The ending, that car accident. That's going to, the ending of the money, accepting the money for and success, for causing trauma, nervousness, PTSD, karma for these families, for doing dirty stuff. I'm talking about raping. Protect. I don't even know what that's about. I'm going to put that to the side. Causing delay, joy in reverse. What's this protect? And we got trouble. But I said, I got side piece. It's a different store. And lower entities in the hood. They targeting people from the hood, because a lot of we if you haven't figured out, a lot of those who are chosen is from the hood. It's not we know. I'm gonna name two people out of the Bible. Paul, he was a killer of Christians. He was still chosen. He got tried. He passed his test. He was delivered. Not just delivered, he was forgiven and redeemed, vindicated. And that's Apostle Paul in the Bible. Then we got the prodigy son. That's another person in the Bible. He was a trick. he was a drunk. He got drunk every night. He spent all his money on whores. He didn't live with he was a spoiled brat. The prodigy son. When he was set free, he was forgiven, and he was favored. This group have been confusing, and I feel like the prodigy son, we have a killer, so now we got two people, and that's probably why I keep picking up on these separate stories of this stalking and stuff. We have two people who came against another, and probably came against the same individual, who are both a part of this same group, this same church of these Africans. And I'm going to say Africans because this doctor or bishop is an African. They came against the same person, this group. They're left confused and feeling alone because the person they came against actually started their ascension from grace to be ascended. And these two people, if they pass the test, may be put into that position to rebuild this foundation, because you got to know what not to do. You got to be tried on. I'm talking about that was a wicked level, because we talking about the killer and we talk about the trick. Both is considered abomination in the Bible. But in the Bible, we have a trick and we have a killer who was chosen, tried, delivered, forgiven, and set free. And with that being said, until next time, God bless us.